How you follow that up? You follow that up with Nathaniel Wildstone. He's going to show us a wonderful way that he has tried his best. Come on up, Nathaniel.
Hey, everybody. It's funny. That's the first time I've actually seen that song in its entirety. I've heard about it, but I've never actually seen it up there. And I actually met Teresa and Nicole in D.C. when we went to the Reason Rally. And I'm like, wow, these two look so cute together. And just on a personal note, like, my sister is transgender, and it was quite a... it's been quite a journey because I grew up with a brother, and so now I have a sister, and so that song got me. So, so I've been asked to talk about community today, and oh my God, did I lose my keys? Hold on, I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, Franco, thank God. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't even think straight without my keys. You got wallet, keys, cell phone, right? So you don't have your keys, you're like, whoa, man, okay. Imagine feeling like, like that panic setting in, right? Did you feel that, right? Imagine feeling that for like 3 years, right? Wouldn't that be terrible to lose your keys? And that's kind of how I've felt for the last 3 years. Like a person without their keys. Just that kind of sense of dread and panic setting in. I moved to Nashville about 3 years ago with my girlfriend in about December of 2012. And earlier that month, on my 28th birthday, I was watching a YouTube video called Why I'm No Longer a Christian by Evidence. And I'm like, all right, I'll give this 5 minutes. Probably some angry atheist, screw this dude. But like I started listening, and somewhere between like 2 and 3 a.m., I realized like I was no longer a Christian. Which was the problem because I was moving down with my girlfriend, and we were supposed to go down to Nashville together. And she wasn't very hot on the whole, oh, I'm an atheist thing. So she said that she had some guy at her church, like a Catholic church some time ago, and he said, like, well, there's this dark cloud over him. He was just angry and isolated all the time and got, like, all whatever, So, like, the whole atheist thing, that was totally out. So, but, I guess she begrudgingly accepted my heathen identity, and we ended up moving down to Nashville anyway. But then I had no friends, I had no family, I had no church, I had no God, and I was like just depressed, It was like you feel like that reality starting to set in that like you are really alone. You thought you were alone before, now you're really alone. And so, and there was things about that relationship that were just not very good for me, and I stayed in it like way too long. And so, a couple months ago, I broke up with my girlfriend, and I was just determined. I was like, I'm going to find my people, And so that's like what Georgia encourages me, like to, like she talks about the importance of finding your people and finding your tribe and everything. And I don't think it's just an important thing. I think it's the important thing. And, that's what we're doing here today. I think a lot of people, they look at people who are non-religious or atheists or whatever, oh, these angry people or whatever. Well, yeah, because like to Cass's point, religion wants to take all of you. It's like it wants to put you in this box where like all your eggs are in one basket. And so when you realize the whole thing is just made up, you have lost everything. You've lost your keys, And then they see people wandering around like, dude, what the hell is his problem? It's like panicking and depressed all the time or whatever, And really that's what it's like. Friendships are like your keys because they can unlock doors to other areas of your life that you didn't know that you even wanted unlocked. And they unlock things within yourself that you yourself were unable to unlock. And so when we get together with other people and we start thinking about what other people mean to us, and get in a community, people who are going to support us, even though we don't, drink their Kool-Aid or believe in what they believe in, that really makes things just go off the chain, really makes things amazing. And so I think that's what we're here today. So, I think of like people like Franco, Franco, I just love his self-expression, and I just, I was thinking on a Saturday, like, hey, I'd really love to like check out one of these bars in Nashville or whatever. And then literally the next day I went to the brunch and he's like, hey, you want to go out dancing? Perfect. It's the door unlocked, right? My neighbor upstairs, he's not even an atheist, but it's just like, he's kind of got like a whatever dude kind of attitude towards religion. He's, kind of a typical millennial that way. And I said, like, hey, let's go out for a beer, and this guy is like the coolest dude. And we're like, dude, where'd you been all my life? Like, I don't know, man. Just below you, I guess. So like, it's great, and we've gone out a couple times and hung out and, like he's got a copy of like Lake Wobegon on his bookshelf. I'm like, dude, now we have to be best friends, and I think of Georgia and Steven, and it's, I love these guys. Like I went to visit them a few days ago and I almost let myself in before ringing the doorbell. And I'm like, yeah, that door's unlocked because I got keys now. Thanks.
Thank you, Nathaniel. That was awesome.